What's up, y'all? Welcome back. We're not in the kitchen today. We are, I don't know if you can see that, in the basement. Yeah, we're gonna plant tomato seeds. I was actually gonna do this probably like 2 weeks ago, maybe, but I didn't because I wasn't in the mood to do it. But now it's to the point where I have to do it, or I will not have any tomato plants. I mean, I guess I could buy them from the store, but that's expensive, and I know I would be upset with myself if I didn't do this right now. I wouldn't be upset initially, but I would be upset in June or July when I don't have any tomatoes. So, what we're doing today is planting tomato seeds, and I thought I would bring you guys along with me so I can show you the plants, the varieties that I'm planting this year. I told myself I'm gonna calm it down a little bit, not go as hard with all the tomatoes, but I think I'm gonna go just as hard as I always do because I don't learn my lesson. It is what it is. But anyways, if you're new here, my name is Linnea. I live in the suburbs, and I'm on a mission to become kind of semi-self-sufficient. We do sourdough, we garden, do all those things. If that's something you're interested in, consider subscribing. It would mean a lot. If you're not new here, welcome back. Nice to see you all again. Hello. Anyway, with all that being said, let's get to actually planting some seeds behind me. Or at least showing you guys what I'm gonna plant, okay? Alright. Alright, welcome to my seed starting station. If you would like a more in-depth tour of where I start my seeds and how I do it, go back a couple videos to my pepper seed starting video, and that basically explains my entire system, station, how I do things. So, last week, a couple days ago, I replanted some pepper seeds because they're old seeds, so not a lot germinated. Some did, some didn't. I feel like I needed more, so I planted more. And then I started planting some tomato seeds back there, and the ones I planted were the classic beefsteak, the Ozark pink. I don't know, maybe, here, let me just, there, that might help a little bit. I planted the brown sugar, the true beefsteak, Bonnie Best, and Amish paste. This I planted, I think, the most of, because these make the best sauces and salsas. So that's what I started doing. This is my giant pile, of which I'm holding back. We're not doing those this year. We're gonna move on. So these were the ones that I have selected to do today, that I've done in the past, I believe. Yes, I think I've done almost all of these in the past, of which I like. So we're gonna redo them. The Missouri Pink Love Apple. This one always gives me super good tomatoes. Pretty good sized ones. So, I love that one. This one I did last year. I remember it being super meaty, kind of like the Amish paste. We're doing that again. This one is my absolute favorite, cherry tomato. They literally taste like a blueberry almost. They are so good. They don't really taste tomato-y. So, if you're somebody that doesn't super love tomatoes, but maybe you want to grow some cherry tomatoes, I highly recommend this one. This one is definitely one of my, it's so good. It's so good. I can't say enough about that one. This one's new. I have not tried this one. So we're gonna try this one. This one's also new. I have not tried before, but it is like a yellow and purple tomato. So we're gonna give that a try. And then last year I did do one or two of these spoon tomatoes. They're super good. They're really, really, really tiny, but they go really good in salads. So I'm gonna do one or two plants of this one because it produces a ton. So yeah, that's what we're gonna that's what we're going to get going with today. So let me start filling my tray with some soil, write out my labels, and I'll be back. Y'all can see the other side of our basement with all of our decor that we store when it's not Christmas or fall or any of the other times of the year. So I finished my tomatoes. I like I said, I made a promise to myself that I'm not gonna go overboard with the tomatoes this year, and I feel like I planted a lot, even though it doesn't look like a lot. Still feels like a lot, but if I have extras, which I always do, I usually give them, I give them to my dad because he uses them, and then I give them away to friends, and then if I still have extras, which I have in the past, I literally just put them out on our corner, which has like a big street that goes by it, and I write free tomatoes on it, and people just, they take them. So that's what I do with mine. But now that I'm down here, I won't lie, I wasn't looking forward to doing this. I never really look super forward to doing it any year. I don't know why, it's not that hard. But now that I'm down here and doing this, I might as well start at least my cucumbers, and maybe I'll start some of my herbs, which is probably just going to be like the basil and sage and maybe rosemary. I'm not sure. I gotta go through it, but maybe I'll do that. Maybe you guys can watch me do that. I don't know. This is pretty boring. It's pretty top-notch content. Anyway, so I'm gonna go through my cucumbers because that's important and see what I have there. Probably plant them. And yeah, you guys can just come along with me, or you can click out of this video. Up to you. Alright, so for the cucumbers, I'm going to do this Wisconsin SMR pickling cucumber from M.I. Gardner, the Dar cucumber, the Straight 8, and the Boston pickling. I'm sure I'll plant more, like, as the season gets going. I'll probably, like, succession sow some, but let's just plant some cucumbers and, you know, see if we can get any to do anything. And I'm gonna actually plant like a lot, because every year I seem to like have issues with my cucumbers germinating. So we're gonna go hard and see if we can get them to go. I feel like gardening is one of those things that like I didn't necessarily want to come down here and do all this. I don't know why. It's like I said, it's not hard. I don't know why. Let me see if I can readjust you all so you can maybe see a little better, because, you know, I really suck at this. But no, I feel like it's not even hard to do this stuff, like at all. It doesn't really take much effort, but for some reason, just getting down here is not really what I want to do. I don't know why. But once I start it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to plant all the things. I can't wait to start my garden. Like, all that stuff goes through my head. Like, tomorrow I might go out and plant some cabbage and bok choy out straight in the garden, because it does say to plant it in the cool spring or fall, and the high tomorrow is like 40, so that's cool. Let's hope out of all of these, like, I can get something to grow. Last year I didn't get a single batch of cucumbers. Like, I could not make pickles last year with a single cucumber that I grew, because the deer ate all of them. This year I've got different plans. So let's hope out of this, what is this? 6, 18, 19, 23-ish, roughly, plants that, you know, like 6 of them make it. Alright, I just finished planting the cucumber seeds. I do think I'm gonna, since I'm down here, since I have everything out, I am gonna go ahead and plant some of my herbs, like my basil, maybe lemongrass. I don't know. I'm gonna see what I have. I'm gonna go ahead and plant it. I'm gonna do that off camera, because I'm sure it's not the most interesting thing, like just watching me plant these things. But I figured I might as well get it done while I'm down here. So that's the end of this video. It was simple, sweet, probably not short. It was probably not short, because all my videos tend to be long. But with that being said, probably do some sourdough in the next one. I have an idea in my head of something I want to try, an experiment, because, you know, it's what I like to do. I also like to talk with my hands, because it makes me feel better and less awkward. Anyway, for real, have a good day, the rest of your day, wherever you are in your day, have a good one. I appreciate you all taking the time out of your day to watch me. It means more than you know, and thank you all. So, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!